Now, the very pushy Deputy Prime Minister, Angela Rayner, is nothing but blunt and direct, you know. Of course, she likes to tell the truth, and her being a working class girl, well, you know, she doesn't like to hide behind secrets. Well, other than the fact that she's got a vanity £68,000 a year free photographer at your expense, you know, that sort of stuff. Oh, and the fact, of course, that she managed to cream off all of those free tickets. Understand that, yes? And of course, her son And of course she has a rather dubious connection to OnlyFans, but I'll leave that there for now, you understand. Now where it gets really interesting is this, you see, because as you may have noted, over here one of the biggest political sort of things that just anger everybody, that apparently was going to be sorted out, smash the gangs, you know, the sort of thing, was of course the small boats migrant invaders crisis. And now we are seeing record numbers of people, all at our expense, being put into 5-star, 4-star, 3-star deluxe hotels, all with food, heating, lighting, phone and spending money. Think about that as you freeze this winter and you've had your winter fuel allowance cut. Don't forget, of course, to thank the usual ubiquitous celebrities like Carol Vorderman, Sir Elton John, and all the others, John Richardson, you name it, they all pushed for this government. And apparently they knew best. But of course, the government were planning to do this long before they got into power. But here's where it gets even more interesting, because as you know, all of the major government ministers, officials, all have grace and favour homes. Rachel Reeves has one. And of course, the Deputy Prime Minister, Angela Rayner, has one. Sir Keir Starmer has Chequers, right? Now, we've just been told over here in the United Kingdom that while they're going to disperse all of these migrants into places like Scotland and Peterborough and stuff like that, we just have to accept it, right? Forget our own personal security. Forget the fact that these people are undocumented and we have no idea of their criminal, political, or indeed any background checks on them. They're just dumped literally into the high street, and there we have to put up with it. So, with all of this extra space, for instance, you know, as we know, Rachel Reeves, the current Chancellor of the Exchequer, has 3 homes. Has she welcomed any migrants in? Well, no. Angela Rayner? No. Sir Keir Starmer? Absolutely not. No, he has quite a few properties. He even forgot about land that he owned, but no. Now, the reason being apparently is that they can't because of security issues. But what about your security issue? What if you live in that area where you feel very uncomfortable, perhaps being on a bus with all of the migrants sat there just gawping at you, or indeed doing your shopping? You feel very vulnerable as they're watching you put your purse away. You understand what I'm saying? The bigger picture over here that needs to be rectified very quickly is, shouldn't they be leading from the top? If any minister has a second home that they do not live in on a permanent basis and rents out, why are they not giving it over to ease the problem of housing to the migrants that they so welcome? And apparently they're all of our problem. We're in this together, as the Keir famously said while addressing everybody in the Rose Garden at number 10. But as ever with this government, and I'm being blunt here, it's one rule for them and the rest of us just suck it up and take your chance. Either way, I'm sure you'll agree, this really needs correcting. Am I right? Please do comment respectfully, like and share. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.